All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays, coming to you live from California on this gorgeous morning, Thursday, September 3rd. Can't believe it's almost Labor Day holiday here in the US. And this would be my last morning in Ojai Valley, and then a few days in uh, in LA, and then it's time to move on. All right. Without further ado, let's jump right into the charts, and then I'm going to have a friend come over, a friend that actually lives at the house, come over and talk about what kind of companies they are working with here. It's almost like an incubator house. They have had a whole whiteboard session of all of their companies they're invested in. It's all in the media space mostly. And yeah, really interesting stuff going on. Okay, let's go to screen share. Where are we here? I'm not sure what to do with this article. It's interesting to those that don't understand the crypto space, and it's just been open for a while. It basically explains the scams, or the ICO scams. It explains all of the bullshit. Anytime you hear put travel on the blockchain, that's a scam. And this is a CEO of another blockchain, not sorry, a CEO of a travel company explaining to you why all of these news articles are total scams. Like here, like in Cointelegraph, crypto booking firm Travala partners with travel giant Booking.com. And he explains how that's bullshit. Anyone can partner with Booking.com. It's free. All you got to do is fill out a form online, and like 50,000 companies have the same partnership. So this is all what Giacomo refers to as proof of news. And if you guys see my Twitter, you know how this shit works. Like, just it's just proof of news. It's just to pump your scam coin. That's all they are. Anyway, not gonna do any more with this. I'm just gonna close the article. Still waiting. One day I'll be able to buy a new laptop. No idea when that is. Hopefully it's in 2020 uh, or 2021. But it's very frustrating when a company says they're gonna have their laptop out and and they don't have it. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the chart. Okay, so here's the chart of Bitcoin, and that is one nasty looking weekly candle. The week still has several days to go, and that is not looking all that great. That is not what I want to see from my weekly candle if it closes in this form. Now, the CMF is still reasonable, and the MACD is still reasonable, and the RSI is still reasonable, but they're all already showing signs of problems. And it probably won't take long, maybe one more week of downside, and the problems show up. So right now, all we can say is that is a bad looking candle, and let's see how it closes, and let's see what happens early next week. At the moment, I would not be all that confident in my bullish positions. At the moment, it looks like it wants to pull back further, but this is an excellent buy the dip situation that I am really looking forward to. But let's see how low it can go. Oh, let me check my audio settings, make sure I'm using the right microphone. And I am. All right, cool. So here's the daily chart. The daily chart yesterday when I was doing the show with Phil, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. He's great. I can't wait to get him to the financial summit in Bali. I mentioned that 11.4 is my make or break line. And that's the low area of this consolidation. So this buy opportunity off the MRI, uh, I was looking for a 1 to 4 candle correction, and then we reevaluate. And it's tough when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a fifth candle. That fifth candle definitely made me a bit bullish in this for the near term, but we were not able to break the resistance line. I remember doing this video as we were about to break the resistance line, and that was going to be important. Can we break the resistance line? Can we break the SAR the next day or the day after that? And we could not. We did not break those resistance levels. And of course, there's always news events that correspond with this stuff. And we reversed. And now that is a nasty looking daily candle, just like we have a horrible looking weekly candle. On a daily basis, we just made a new multi-week low. So that a rune indicator, which I really liked for the bullish trade, I didn't like it for the bearish trade because I don't like it when they cross in the middle or the upper half. I want them crossing near the bottom. Had this fall taken place, just, if we had hung around the lows a little bit more, that would have been great. But this was not a good indication for me to scream short. Now, the RSI looks bearish, the MACD looks bearish, and the CMF is about to flip over to the downside. So everything is not, things are not looking good. It's the short-term chart that's really interesting. I saw it this morning. I have not fudged with these lines, and they're still relevant as they ever were. This is a rough, tricky situation here. We broke out above this line, but look, the 4-hour chart, which is what I normally use, it gave me a caution sign right there with this red arrow. And I was not live around this time when this was happening, but that would have gave me a bit of a pause. And then we go back down, and then we go directly to this line, the 11.4. The 11.4 I have been, as I've been talking about, has been very, very important. And then this was another big one. That was 10.9, 10.950. And as I've said several times, the moment you drop below 10.950, things could get bad. That's what this arrow represents. And things got bad pretty fast. So right now, what am I thinking? Right now, I'm waiting to buy the dip. Right, I got out when I went long back here. I got out over here. I got out near the top of this candle, and I have not gotten back in yet because I wasn't ready for that full breakout. And because I haven't gotten back in, I now have an opportunity to get back in cheaper. Would I do it today or tomorrow going into the holiday weekend? I don't know yet. I am watching this drop, and I am planning to buy this dip, but I'm not sure when, I'm not sure what price. But right now, I'm going to stay patient, and I'm going to wait. All right, quick peek at gold. As I've also been saying, this line is important, and it looks like gold is going to have a slightly bigger pullback. It's pulling back again. We've just made a second consecutive lower high, while we're not able to break the 1920 line where gold topped about 8 years ago. This is certainly forming a descending triangle. I don't even need to draw it. It's too obvious. And most likely, this will break and go down. Silver is holding up. It's not really giving you any pattern, but it obviously acts similar to gold. And let's look at the markets. Whoa, the market took a nosedive today. So it was still up yesterday, but today it's taking a nosedive. Interesting. Oh boy, look at that. I didn't even notice that. Haven't looked at the NASDAQ in a while. Oh, sorry, I stole the S&P. That's the S&P daily in the cash market. And right there, there's the top on the MRI, triple consecutive top. The double didn't do it, but the triple looks like it did. So yeah, I do find this indicator very useful, and you can see it right there. Wish I took a look at this yesterday. I did not. I didn't open my S&P chart yesterday. I would have had a yellow arrow right there, preparing me for the red arrow today, giving me that warning sign. But I had no idea because I didn't look at the chart. What about the NASDAQ? NASDAQ's got a crazy reversal candle. What happened here? I would like for this to be working. There it is. Right, so NASDAQ isn't lined up the same as the S&P, but it's also the weekly chart. Sorry, let's go to the daily chart. Wow, market's really tanked today, huh? All right, I know Tesla's been doing some weird stuff. And there's the daily Tesla. That one really took off. 500, nice round number. And now we pulled back 100 bucks. Let's see what happens. I would love to see Tesla pull back way further. And that's another one I keep missing buying that dip opportunity, but maybe I will on the next one. All right, guys, let me bring up my friend, and then give me 1 second, and we'll go from there. All right, Cassie, there you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Should work.
Yeah, no, it's working.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Hey guys, I want to introduce you to my friend Cassie. We met back in 2016.
Yes.
At an Acapulco, Mexico, the conference I used to speak at. And you've been in the crypto space for quite a while, but now you're kind of out of it and doing other stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for having me on for
No,
Coffee
thank
with
you
Tone.
for hosting. I mean, you guys live in an amazing house. This has been the view's been incredible. Can you guys see that? It's awesome.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed having you. And if you all ever get the chance to have Tone come and stay with you, make sure that you ask him to cook Thai curry. You won't regret it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the last night's dinner was awesome.
Amazing.
Tell us about what you guys do here.
Yes, so we are an incubator. We have companies that are in growth phase, companies that are startups, just kind of merging out of the idea phase. And combined, we have chief marketing officer, chief of staff, and a very experienced CEO that's had some great, some successful exits in the past. And really what we are seeking to do is provide the most efficient process for our startups to launch their idea, get a very organized structure, and be able to raise and market their subscription or product. So we're touching everything from New Rockstars, which is a YouTube channel, and to Persona, which is a music company that will also have a SaaS platform. So really quite a range of things.
All right. So should I pull anything up on screen share? Any of the YouTube channels that you guys are currently hosting or currently working on? Oh yeah, moderators, please be very feel free to ban anyone that decides to put in comments that we don't like.
And you can look up join Spurs.
Okay, let me Google from first, and then we'll do screen share. What is it?
Join Spurs.
Oh God, this is where my problem is. So I have to grab my keyboard so my buttons don't work. How for the Rockstars one?
Yeah, New Rockstars is just on YouTube, so that's probably pretty easy.
New Rockstars.
Yes.
See, that one I can spell. I have like certain keys that don't work, and I don't have my portable
Oh, well, great.
keyboard.
I'm glad we can.
New Rockstar's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So this is not crypto space, guys. This is let me, and now I can do screen share real quick. Yeah, so this is one of the channels that you
Yes.
guys are building out, and it already
Yes.
has 2.6 million subscribers, which is awesome.
So this company is very much in growth phase. My partner Danny Zappin purchased this company back in 2015 and really developed the content with his team. And now we're just ready to take it to the next level and explore another vertical that's, appealing to our audience.
Yeah, and also when we were talking yesterday, when you were describing the whole process, you guys have other applications you're building to help content creators with monetizing their content, connecting them to potential product sponsors, and also having them an outlet where their followers can sign up through a portal, and then whatever they buy in that portal, like you get to split the cash back.
Yes. And part of that platform will be supported by our company, Social Blue Book, which has currently 250,000 plus subscribers that are influencers, and it's founded by influencers. So some of the first YouTubers are founders of that company, and we're coming out with some very exciting things like new courses on other social media platforms. We're also creating a pocket coach so that you can have real-time coaching and interaction with very successful business owners and YouTube entrepreneurs.
All right, very cool.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the Bitcoin space these days? You're still.
I'm still very engaged. Honestly, I probably have a little FOMO that I wish I had a little more time to dedicate it to it, because especially having Tone here and a Bitcoin cutting board and Bitcoin everything, I'm like, oh, I'd love to be back in it, but it's fun to watch the markets every day and have the foundation of understanding what's going on by, having taken your trading course several years back. So
that's right. You were my very first.
I was.
So Cassie attended my very first trading course that I did in Mexico. It was a trial run, and yeah. So and you were a trader. You were a day trader for a few years after that.
Yes, that's what I was doing permanently. I don't regret it at all.
But you were successful during those 2 years. Made more money than lost.
I was successful. I don't think I was as successful as I would have liked to be, but part of that is, just continuing to increase your risk tolerance strategy.
Yeah.
And probably a little bit of patience too, because I like to be out and about, and you can relate to that a little bit. But oh yes, I've definitely traveled with all my trading monitors. I've experienced that whole thing from Dominican Republic to Mexico.
Yeah, I also remember we were in Colombia for La BitCon. We were in Bogota, Colombia, and you have like 3 laptops that you're traveling because you were still trading.
I was trying. The internet was definitely an adventure there, but I can say I did it. Yes.
All right, cool. So I will need to be coming back here maybe next year, and we'll follow up with the companies and see how everything's doing. Yeah, because you guys also have like some health stuff that we didn't get to do. You have like a portable sauna in there, which is awesome. I'm probably gonna be buying one. When I buy one for my place, then I'll show you guys. It's really, really, really cool.
Yes, I've been working with that company, working as a customer and promoting them for over 4 years now, and I've had saunas for 12 years. Highly love it. And and then we're working on I would say it's like a regenerative, sustainable community in Ohio too. So we'll stay tuned about that, because there's a lot of that happening right now, and it's super exciting.
All right, very cool.
Okay,
all right,
thanks,
Cassie,
Tone.
thank you so much for hopping on this morning. And I can take a look at a few questions and maybe take a look at another chart or two. But after that, probably time to wrap it up.
All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
All right, cool. Thanks. All right, guys. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the view as much as I am. using a laptop camera. My HD camera doesn't seem to work in the light. One day I'll fix it. All right, let's go back to screen share. Yeah, it's been really cool staying here. All right, let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. We'll open it up on the short term. And there you go. All right, let me take a look at your live chat and see if there's any good questions. Hey, motorist, yeah, that's Cassie, you know her. Oh yeah, the side bet on the Bybit competition. I need to look that up. I'm gonna, I'll get back to you guys on that. Do an unboxing video of what, the sauna that I'm gonna buy? Maybe. What happened to BitThumb? I don't know. Check with the Korean news sources. Looks like they got taken down by the regulators. Yeah, I know, but on-screen keyboards kind of suck. Tell us about refusing the 500K. I didn't actually reply. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'm not gonna. People keep asking me, well, what token was it? Like, why does it matter? Like, it shouldn't matter. They're all the same. Looking for the 20-week to be tested. Let me see. Let me look at the weekly chart. Where's the 20-week? Nope, that's the monthly chart. Isn't that the 20-week? What is that? No, that's the 7. I don't have the 20-week. I have the 50-week. I would love to see the 50-week tested. I would love for it to come down to 8,700. If it comes down to 8,700 and stays there for a while, I may still win my bet. All right, I got one monitor, so I have to. It's hard to look at the chart and your chat at the same time. Do you expect we will test $9,600 area? Ooh, that's a hard question. So had we gone to 12 or 13,000, had we gone to 12 or 13,000, I would have said, 10,000 is a perfect buy to dip. It's probably not going to go below 10 ever again. But because we only made it to 12,000, it is very, very possible that we go below 10,000. And 9,000 now becomes very reasonable. See, the way I look at it, Bitcoin, in order to have a healthy uptrend, Bitcoin needs these 30 to 40% corrections. And going to 14K and then, or 13K and then dropping 3K is almost a 30% correction. But going to 12K and then dropping to 9 is pretty much almost a 30% correction. So that's much better. So I think 9,600 is very, very possible. Very possible. Do I think we're going to go down to 7? I don't think so. I'm not expecting 7, but I am expecting 9. 9 is way more likely. 7, not so much. Yeah, I plan to be setting my limit orders around 9,500. I would like that buying opportunity. Yeah, this DeFi stuff is gonna end very, very badly. Very badly. All right, guys, I gotta get moving. I gotta get down to LA. I'm a few hours out. I got a friend coming. I gotta do this more often, actually. Well, maybe not. It depends on what country. Uh, man, it was not cheap getting from. It's only like an hour drive, but that Uber was not cheap from Santa Barbara Airport down to Ojai Valley. But I got a friend coming to pick me up here. I'm gonna take a little drive to LA. I'm gonna stop in between, take a meeting. It's gonna be a fun drive. Don't usually drive LA often, or California often, so it'll be great. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and check out tonevays.com. I will release the MRI this month, hopefully. I promise. I shouldn't promise, but check out the on-demand videos if you are looking to learn how to trade. And if you want to support, check out the affiliate page. I got my Embly card. It's awesome. And they're starting to take users again, starting to take new users. All right, I'll give you one last look at the scenery behind me. Enjoy. This has been awesome. Oh, I can move the laptop around. See, this is where I've been staying. That was a hammock. Oh, I did a panel from that hammock yesterday. It was I spoke on the panel for the Black Blockchain Summit. That was my second year in a row speaking at Black Blockchain Summit. And check that out. That should be released shortly. So this is basically the house I've been staying in. It's really cool. Really cool. And sauna's actually in the living room. It's just I got to get one of those. It's not big at all. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And I don't know when the next time I'll have a nice view like this. And see you all on the next one.